I am really concerned by this. Look at that, look how smoky that is. It's actually on fire, oh my God. Yes, 5 years ago, this toaster nearly burnt my house down. However, this is the deluxe version. It's called the deluxe because basically it's got slightly wider slots, and I think that's about it. But before we get into this, let me tell you exactly what happened. Now in America, they use 110 volts. Here in the UK, it's 240. And back then, I didn't realize that we couldn't use one of these standard like plug adapters that you get in airports and things to convert things. I thought it would possibly drop the voltage. I wasn't very good at science at school. Basically, it resulted in the toaster becoming effectively a lightsaber, and completely my fault. Now, thanks to you guys, I got educated rather quickly indeed, and how the heck I'm still alive is another question altogether, but this is a step-down converter. It drops the voltage from the UK to the US versions and actually helped me out on previous videos. Like recently we did the most expensive rice cooker in the world. Ooh. It's humming. Yeah, so indeed, despite me like nearly incinerating myself, I've actually learned quite a lot, so we can answer that question today. Is this actually, with the right converter, especially now it's the deluxe version, any good? So it's not like it's become a meme or anything. Whenever I test a gadget now, I get some quite interesting comments about not burning my house down, etc. But you know, I don't mind. I've kind of like gone along with it. It's quite fun. I'll say fun in a dangerous way, but like I say, it's educational. I have genuinely learned from that. But has this appliance learned from it? And even the American reviews, check these out. To be fair, this is a bit shiny, hang on. Stick it out there. There you go, mate. The reviews, I could do an entire video on these. So I've picked a little selection for you, and it actually makes me feel slightly better. Fun tea, terrible, do not but, I assume it means buy, unless you give to your worst enemy. It burned the bread black and didn't cool the cheese. I tried it on 2 and 3. It is terrible and not worth a cent. Look at that. Great start. Laura K, second time using it and the toaster is smoking. Look at that. Fire hazard. I don't know what they're talking about. But there is a 5-star from Robert Thompson. I got this toaster today. I left it to slow toast for exactly 1 hour. And my grilled cheese came out looking like charcoal. I'm not surprised. An hour in a toaster. Smoke detectors have been going off for nearly 50 minutes. How am I expected to eat this? Oh, just kidding. That's amazing. I believed him. Okay then, let's get this out. Okay, manual. Oh, I remember these. I'm sure I've got a picture of me on the phone holding these up. These are exactly the same. That's basically what clasps the bread together. Oh gosh. Oh, that doesn't bode well. The handle itself, like the plastic is falling out the ends there. Oh, there's one with a hole in it. There were so many other reviews I could tell you like, about the whole plastic thing, how it's just like snapping off after 2 uses. But let's be honest, based on the first video I did, anything is progress. But here it is, and yes, there it is, the American style plug. That is actually the least of my worries. Yeah, so it looks pretty much the same as before. The ultimate comfort food, deluxe grilled cheese. Got an indicator on there that says like the melt zone. Melt zone. So we will try to not take that any further than 3, although the melt zone does start at 4 by the looks of it. God, the buttons are all plastic. It feels so cheaply made. So the reason it's called the deluxe toaster, it's supposed to have these extra wide openings, but this is my standard toaster. I've also just checked the one in the house. Now the opening width is exactly the same. They are both 4 centimeters wide. Well, this one's 14 centimeters long and this one's actually only 13. So this is actually bigger than the deluxe one. Now the original toaster that ended up going to a recycling center very swiftly is 1 centimeter narrower, which at the time was probably the least of my worries, but for this could make a massive difference. Yeah, I think I've just got to admit defeat there and just realize that there aren't going to be any end caps for this. Not that it matters massively. Let's see if it turns on and emits any initial smoke. Well, this bodes well. I just took the cable out from underneath it and a little bit of plastic has just sheared off. Great. But anyhow, that is plugged in. All right, you are going to be the hero today. I'll put this out the way. Right, I've not got enough slack on the cable to go any further than having the step down converter there. So if I turn this on, press this. Okay, blue light. This feels very safe. We're just going to use it as a standard toaster. I'm putting it on the lowest setting. I can hear it working. It's definitely emitting some sort of scent. This is suddenly bringing back some really scary memories. I am really concerned by this. Okay, it's been about a minute and that sort of factory scent has eased off. It's not oh my gosh. Oh, because it was on 1. I don't even know if I need my toast tongs. Okay, well, we know it works. Yeah, so let's bump that up a little higher. I'm taking it to 3 because I generally do want this to work. The peace of mind is that it wasn't glowing like I was about to fight Darth Vader, for example. To be fair, this is where I'm slightly confused. This has been in there nearly twice as long now. It's not popped up yet. And I'm just wondering, because we've dropped the voltage down, is it emitting less power so the whole like turn it to 3 is going to become irrelevant? I don't think that's the case. It should still be working to its American specification, right? But right now, that bread in there is looking a little bit pasty. It's deceptive because there is, oh my gosh, there is heat coming from it. Oh, there we go. It's a little pale, but look, it's only done one side. Look. Damn.
So is it going well?
On one side it is.
So you're gonna have one side cheese sandwich and one side cheese toastie?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we're gonna start with some thin white bread, although I feel like I might have to make it thinner based on what people are saying. I wanna try and just see if we can do a very basic grilled cheese, because I have got some more fancy ingredients I wanna try. So we're gonna put it onto the grill side down like this. I have got some of that processed style cheese, just really, really thin stuff. I don't know if it melts or sweats this stuff, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little strip on there like this. Let's get this in here. And this will actually, I mean, you could probably use that. Maybe I will, just to squish it a little bit. That looks like it's gonna be okay. Actually, there's this thing with this cheese, isn't it? Where you can like fling it to a wall. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, Cinderella, it fits. I'm gonna turn it down to 2. And in it goes. Is it gonna evenly toast? If it pops up too soon, we can always drop it back down. All right, it's been about 90 seconds. Not much seems to be happening right now, but I did pick up another tip from one of the reviews, which we might have to try. Oh my gosh! Well, that scared the life out of me. I think I'm gonna do it manually going forward, but let's have a little look. So completely outside edge here is basically like it's still butter. This other side's slightly more toasted. So what someone said you could do, and that's what I'm gonna do as well, is rotate it around so you can evenly heat it. I remember, despite this cheese not clinging to the wall, the cheese has kind of clung to the bread in there, so it's gonna need to be super hot for it to melt and ooze into the heating element. In other words, this might be the only one that works. Oh, I feel like it's kind of reversed it now. I feel like they're going back to being bread. And I also feel like I might have put it in wrong. Yeah, I think it might need to go that way on. Not that that's gonna make a massive difference, but this is promising. It's now on 3 and there's no flames yet. I'll keep you posted. I'll tell you what, folks, I've turned it about 3 more times, but genuinely, I love how I've got to hold it. It's so cheap with the plastic, watch. Oh, look at that color. And it's pretty decent that side too. That's that continual rotation. If you don't do that, it would have been very one-sided. I don't know how melted this is gonna be. Oh, these things are about 10% cheese, aren't they? So we've got to give it a bit of slack. I have just made a grilled toasted cheese, finally, in the grilled cheese maker. Oh, go on. It's a good color. It is good, I like that. Oh. Come on. Oh, we can have some fun with this now.
Thank you very much. Very good, that.
Oh, folks, we're in a little bit of a pickle here. I don't know what to do because the next one I want to do is a gourmet grilled cheese where the cheese is more likely to bubble and possibly escape. Now, if I do that and the food hits the heating element, it's basically going to be game over because it's going to smoke like crazy and I'll really, really struggle to get it off. What do you think I should do, Hugo?
I mean, it's up to you.
Thank you. That's great.
Has it not got a drip tray? It says on the listing it's got a drip tray.
It has got a drip tray.
So surely if the cheese goes into it, you can pull it out, clean it, and then put it back in.
See, that would work in theory, but the cheese is going to be melted and get really, really hot and basically scorch and cling. It ain't going to dispense. It's not a cheese dispenser, mate.
Okay, I trust you.
Just to show you, they do have this tray. Did you say they call it a drip tray?
They say easy cleaning, removable drip tray, and toasting basket.
So I've never heard it called, I think it should be a crumb tray. I've got crumbs in there. I don't think any toasters should have drips. Why are they calling it that? I mean, drips of melted oh. Anyhow, I digest. This is some seeded sourdough, absolutely gorgeous. So we might get some seeds falling off here into our drip tray. Why have they called it a drip tray? I don't know. And I actually haven't checked the width on this, whether it's gonna fit in, because this is a little bit thicker than the other bread. Okay, so we're gonna get some Gruyere cheese, which is absolutely gorgeous on a toastie or a grilled cheese. I'm a Brit, we wanna call it a toastie. God, it's a bit pongy, but my Gruyère's gone in there with a 4-cheese mix from the supermarket. Now this stuff, we learned it gets covered in corn flour and you can wash it and drain it and it actually melts better. Now, I don't know about you, I don't fancy doing that. Despite us having a drip tray, with this appliance, or in fact, any toaster. Let's not wash the cheese today. I made this sandwich. I think, did I do it for a Patreon bonus video? I made it somewhere, and we had like a sweet chili jam in it. Now, I'm gonna try and avoid for this one any sort of liquids. I wanna avoid that, because obviously the sugar in the chutney too, it could caramelize, and that's gonna be danger town. But we have some wet ingredients in a bit. I might do that as a finale. Now, see, I do want this to work. I'm just trying to leave a little bit of a border here. Just a bit, because it's that where it'll escape, isn't it? But as long as we, we get this down, and to help it, I did actually press it a little bit here, and I think really there's no reason why you can't do that. That is in there pretty darn solid, to be fair. But to be fair to it, this is progress, and even specks of cheese on the outside like that, we can't allow that. Okay, that's good. We did not get this far. Oh, it's just about going in. Oh my gosh. We did not get this far last time, and that is an extremely tight squeeze in there. It's only just gone down, which is not a good sign for the next one I want to do, even if we get there. Oh gosh. There is some smoke coming from that a little bit, just the first signs of it. I've actually been a little bit detracted because I can see actual fraying on these buttons on the side. It's not even been smoothed off the plastic where the brown buttons, they've just been like shoved in. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've got to like work with this. I've got to like coach it, but it has, as it's toasted, it does like firm up. Right, no cheese has fallen out yet. This is looking good. Ugh. Oh, don't break on me. There was the review where the woman was going like that after like 3 uses. We're on our second one. Oh. So I have just kept it on 3. And we are just constantly rotating. And look, actually, to be fair to it, at the bottom of it, that should stop a fair amount of the cheese coming out. I'm just gutted because this is the deluxe model. It like literally promotes itself on doing like oversized stuffed gourmet grilled cheese, hence the deluxe name, but I'm not seeing that. We are, of course, gonna test it. It's getting there. Look, see? And nothing is coming out. It's the toaster you've got to work with. You've got to care for it. You've got to tend to it. It's kind of like an animal. Boston? Okay, Boston is hiding under Hugo. All right, this is starting to smell absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's not that bright amber color. What is going on? And oh my gosh, there's smoke. There is smoke then. Okay, there's nothing in the heating element. Look at that, look. That's fantastic. Check that out. I love the lines down it. It looks like those fake Adidas trousers my friends used to wear at school. All right, folks, there we go. Oh my gosh, I can see cheese there, look. Also, a little nod to the Americans as well. I've never had, to my knowledge, and this is when someone goes, no, in your 235th video you did this. Don't think I've ever had tomato soup with a grilled cheese. Let's see if we've got a, oh, look at that. We have got, I mean, people were saying that cheese wasn't cooking in the middle. Look, that is stringy melted cheese. And in there, I can see it's even gooier. Look. Oh, ah, that's hot. Yep, that's literally a grilled cheese. Tomato soup. Oh, that is an incredible combo. I was just looking through the manual. I just found this like insert which says, welcome to the nostalgia party. Nostalgia, which actually ironically is how I'm feeling for this video, the name of the company that makes it. It says, welcome to our brand family. Other ones in there are Kool-Aid and Coca-Cola. Isn't it that weird chart where like 6 companies literally own every company in the world now? But anyhow, I was looking through this because they were suggesting making a BLT. Now, I don't really want to put lettuce in it, so we're gonna do a BLC. And this, with the cheese I'm gonna use, mozzarella, could fail. So cheese-wise, this is a fresh mozzarella ball that's just been sliced thin. I've got it in a sieve just to let any of the excess fluid drain off. These are some bacon rashers. They're actually smoked as well. Hopefully it's the only thing that does smoke. But actually out of all of it, the thing that I'm most worried about is a tomato, because not only am I slicing it really, really thin, I was potentially going to julienne it, but it's the moisture in the tomato itself. So I might take some of these seeds out. Don't think I'm going to put it over the sieve like the other one, but you see, I just want to get it thin like that. And maybe the mozzarella will kind of grip it. Yep, so I've got some wholemeal bread here. And again, I'm going to go near the edges. One thing I will say, those reviews where it was saying you weren't getting much heat out of it and the cheese wasn't melting, I'm definitely getting that. Rotating it is the way. Oh, hello, you can go in there. The tomatoes that are thinly sliced, I've just dried them out on some kitchen towel. See, even that to me now looks too fat. Oh gosh. The bacon, at least we know that the cheese will break down a bit more, take some of that height out of it. And this is a thing, I've not had to squish it yet, have I? Yeah, there we go. A BL cheese. On we go, clamp it in. Oh, I really hope this works. Yeah, I guess if this fails, we've already proved that it kind of works. Oh gosh, as I push down on that then, the butter kind of smeared up the sides. But like, yeah, if it fails, we've proved that within a little bit of restrictions, it can actually work. But if this does succeed, we're gonna keep pushing it. See, the only thing is, it's nice and narrow down there, but the other, oh my gosh! Gets you every time. See, this is what I mean. The toaster at the other end, you kind of want to be able to have it, like, clamp it there to make it even, whereas it's actually popping up like that. However, if we put it in the other way, there we go. I guess it's sorted itself out now, isn't it? And so far, I'm not worried about the bacon. It's more the juice from that tomato or any of the mozzarella hitting the heating element. But I've got to say, I think it's pretty well protected. I feel like there's this natural acceptance with, look, you see the smoke there, with any sort of toaster to a slight degree. But I guess when I see this particular colour, shape and style of toaster, and then that plastic added security it gives you, it is a bit worrying, but I've got to say, it's going all right. Now, the problem we've got here is this colour is looking good. Oh my gosh, look at that, that's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe a touch longer, but inside the cheese, it's nowhere near there. I don't know if it's because of the mozzarella, I mean, I sliced it as thin as I could. Perhaps it's just a little bit more stubborn, so we might have to push the colour on this a touch. Okay, so one thing I haven't done yet is taking it past 3 into the melt zone. So I'm doing it, folks. I'm gonna take it to 5 and see if we get any sort of, well, not flames, but I just want to see that it's actually a toaster, you know? Oh yeah, that's smelling angry already. Oh my gosh, what a difference already. That was like 20 seconds. Blimey. Okay, well, I'm turning that back down. All right, that is smoke and not the good kind. And another 10 seconds. Ow! Oh, I was doing so well. Ow! Ugh. Oh, I just nicked my hand on the frame. Ow! Gosh, that really hurt. I can't push it much more than that. Wow, what's happened to that crust? It's almost like fused together. Right, come on. ASMR. Oh, come on. Oh, the mozzarella is kind of, yeah, there we go. Look. Oh, that's awesome. I just want to show you, but look. We've got some serious heat out of this. Look. That, I mean, to be fair, I'm all kind of bready cheesed out right now. It's absolutely worth. Look at that. Look. You go, look at this.
Oh, wow.
You all right?
Yeah, that was incredible.
You want some of this?
Absolutely.
To be fair, I could have just like pulled it all this way to you.
We could have tried it at the same time.
Yeah. Hello, Boston.
Oh, yeah.
All good?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to finish with this crazy idea I had, which I think will be the ultimate solution around any potential spillages and open up a whole world of possibilities that you, if you want to buy this, could actually do. However, before that, I want to test some of the practicality because people talked about reheating leftover pizza in it. This is some refrigerated cheesy garlic bread. I'm a bit worried actually because some of the cheese is on the edges, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, the only thing with that is the cheese possibly hitting the heating element, and I did have to trim just a little slither off to make sure it fit and doesn't touch the sides, but already I can smell burning cheese. This might not be good. Now you see this? This is where, oh, there you go. It's likely to fail. I mean, we're cooking it, we're browning it, but because this is an open-faced cheese, it's starting to melt. If that touches the heating element, it will fail. So the way around that would basically be to get another slice, wedge it like that, clamp it, and toast away. That is a garlic bread grilled cheese.
Right.
Hey, it's not a bad day, this, is it?
I've been transported to an Italian restaurant. I'm currently editing the Ninja Creamy Swell Barry edit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you didn't know, the Barry edits are the extended ad-free versions that we do on Patreon and YouTube memberships. And also, if you're not subscribed, you might have missed that one that's already come out. Make sure your notifications are turned on if you are. If you're not, scan this QR code on the screen right now and also check it out for regular videos and also live streams and stuff like that. Yeah, it's fun sometimes.
It is very fun. So are you going to taste the garlic bread?
I don't know, I'm all breaded out. It smells amazing. I don't know if I want it. And actually, here's another one. because for my other test, I have got some frozen bread in there. It's got a defrost mode. Yes, we're going a bit old school, but straight from the freezer, these are potato waffles. They almost feel like perfect to fit in these grids. Wow, they got small, didn't they? I remember when they were that size, blimey.
Bird's eye potato waffles, so I'm really versatile.
Yeah, I say that, but I think Hugo was 12 when I first did the original grilled cheese toaster video.
Indeed I was.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. And of course, the other thing you could do is, oh my gosh, that's moving a bit. You could do 2 grilled cheese at a time if you wanted to. We're not going to test that today, but I'm going to just, like, it doesn't illuminate. You've got no idea if it's on, but I've already pressed it. So let's just, let's see if it'll cook this. The only thing I would say is I'm continually rotating this around again. I'm pressing the defrost button, and I don't know again if it's on or not, but it's kind of working. I just don't think you want to really use this primarily as a toaster. So far, I'm banishing those memories. All right, here we go. It's been in there a long time and it smells cooked. Oh, good crunch. Oh yeah, look at the steam coming from that. Oh, it feels really warm. The outside does, but is it frozen in the middle? No, I don't think it would be my go-to method for defrosting a waffle, especially as we don't know if the defrost button even worked. But again, another success. So for this last one, I want to show how you could possibly feel something and not worry about everything spilling out. So here we go. I'm not probably going to butter the sides of these. I don't think it makes a huge difference. And then we put some marshmallows in it as well. I was going to do bananas, but this is the thing, we don't want to overfill it. I'd say that's our main limitation so far. But if we just press it down and work on the edges. Now bread can be like quite easily manipulated like this. But you actually get this perfect pouch like this, where the ingredients generally, as long as they're not too wet, should not fall out, whether it's sweet or savory. Look at that. Yep, oh my gosh, that worked. And that would work with sweet or savory ingredients, as I say. But what if you have the random gadgets that I have in the house, and you might have a Panda sandwich maker? Very good. In fact, there's lots of gadgets that you can crimp bread with. This is a Diablo that you put over a hob, or as Mrs. B would call it, a stove.
What's the hob? What's the stove? No, stove. Put it on the stove.
But this is genuinely a Panda maker. And talking about rolling back the years on videos, this was a video I filmed in 2014 on the screen right now. How old were you then, Hugo?
I was 9 years old.
Okay, yeah. That's good age. 9 years old. I don't know if I could even talk then, but the idea is with this, you've got like a little panda shape then. Push it down like this to kind of get the shape of the panda face. And this is all shrinkflation. This is the same brand of bread. If you watch that original video, the bread filled this whole space. First time was so nice, we had to do it twice, and that's what we do. Oh gosh. Unfortunately though, you are restricted by the size of this Panda, which is still smaller than the grilled cheese racks it's gonna go in. Hey, look at that. That's so cool. We put marshmallow in, and then we just get some Nutella and put it down. I knew there was a reason why I kept this gadget for so long. We put that over the top. Let me try our best to line it up. Now this bit is basically what we just did with the fork, okay? Where we crimp it together, but this has got a seam that does it for us if we press down hard. And see, it's pretty much cut it off for us. There we go then, folks. It's not something you see every day, is it? Caged Panda. Look, unleash the Panda. Do you know what? I don't really want to eat it, but I'm gonna. Which is a phrase that should be on a t-shirt, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that worked. And also, it pinched the seams together really well. It's been a great day. It's banished a little bit of a memory for me, and a lot of you guys did want to see a follow-up. I've finally got it, and not only the standard one, the deluxe one, which I think, like I say, it wasn't that deluxe after all really. Make them narrow, take your time. I'm not trying to sell this. This company probably hates me. I'm glad we've got this far through it. Nothing fell off. I feel like it could at any moment, but we survived the video. I have survived. The garden kitchen has not burnt down. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. In case you didn't know, I like to have a bit of a nostalgia shelf with memories, recent memories, distant memories, like the recent KFC video. We've got Rose and now Pride of Place. The toaster can go up there. Cheers for watching, guys. See you later.